some breaking news for the Green Bay Packers. They have hired a new special teams coordinator, and his name is Maurice Drayton. Now, Maurice Drayton has been with the team for a couple seasons. He's been with the team 2 seasons as an assistant special teams coach for the Green Bay Packers, and before that, he was an assistant special teams coach for the Indianapolis Colts from in the 2016-2017 season. And this was made official today, even though they were in talks about it. Yes, this was been made official today by ESPN. And the source for this was Rob Demovsky, ESPN staff writer. So, you know what? I'll start first, Nomar. Okay, I just want to say, first of all, congratulations to Maurice Drayton on becoming the new special teams coordinator for the Green Bay Packers. I think it's good that they promoted a guy who's already been there. You know, obviously, I'm going to be honest with you, special teams is a lot less high maintenance than offense and defense. But again, there is still some planning involved with special teams. And Green Bay was one of the worst. They were ranked one of the worst special teams in the league by a lot of analysts and everything like that. So hopefully Maurice Drayton not really hopefully because I'm a Vikings fan, but obviously Green Bay Packers fans, they're hoping that Maurice Drayton can improve that special teams attack. And I know it seems like not that much. You know, you kick a ball in the field between two posts, and you kick it in the end zone or whatever, or you punt it at the right. But there is a lot more that comes with it. You got to know exactly what type of kicker you have and what his limit is. You got to know exactly where the ball needs to be. There's a lot of planning that goes along with it. When you can run a fake, when you can't. There's just a lot of who's the right snapper, who's not, who's the right holder, who's not. Is this, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different elements that go into it. Now, it's not as what do you call it? Excuse me. It's not as complicated as the offense and defense. Don't get me wrong. Okay. Like I remember Pat McAfee said we had like 45-minute meetings and that was it. While the defense and offense were there for like 2 hours. So I know it's not from those stories right there and just from how the special teams isn't on the field that much. Those right there show me that it's not as high maintenance as the offense and defense. But then there's also things like, well, who's better off being on those special teams when it's time to tackle somebody or it's time to return? Who's the better returner? Who's the better punt returner, kick returner? Who, you know what I'm saying? There's still factors that go into it. And I mean, last year, I'm going to be honest, Green Bay I don't think they were that great special teams wise. Like, I mean, like obviously they have Mason Crosby. Mason Crosby's a good kicker and they obviously have a good punter. But other than that, like Green Bay, again, they were ranked one of the worst special teams in the league by a lot of analysts. So, I mean, them hiring Maurice Drayton, you know, I mean, good luck to them. I hope it works out for them. And I'll pass it on to you. No more your thoughts.
Congratulations to the Green Bay Packers on signing or promoting him to special teams. Yeah, like you said, the Packers didn't have such a good special teams, and like you said before, it's not just about kicking a football to the upright. You gotta angle. You gotta know where the wind's going. You know, the punt. You gotta know where you gotta sky kick it, put some backspin on it, make it go out of bounds, and it's not as people think it's just kick a football and go. It's not like that. And as you said, they might have Mason Crosby and a good punter, but what's that going to get you at the end of the day?
Right. There's a lot more to it than the kicker and the punter. They are important factors. Like obviously you need a good kicker and you need a good punter, but you also need a good returner. You also need a good punt returner. You also need a good special teams that can get to the guy quick enough and tackle them. You know what I'm saying? So it's more than just a kicker and a punter. So I mean, with that being said, good luck to Maurice Drayton in his career as a special teams coordinator for the Green Bay Packers. Good luck to the Green Bay Packers. And hopefully they have a little bit more success in the special teams area.
Absolutely.